Sermon 214 was at the Battle of Siffin. When Ali was made Caliph, that meant that he had a right over the people. This right was supposed to be in the people's favor. It wasn't a right that interfered with the right that God has over creation. And God is the one who will reward beyond anything anybody in this world can reward. And there are rights among the other creations. That's why I defined religion, not just linguistically, but otherwise, in terms of a relationship. You know, you got your relationship with the Creator and the creation. And Islam talks about the rights of God and the rights of the creations. Our attachment and honor for the actual religion that has been prescribed upon humanity will lead to that amongst ourselves. And we will be known by the various signs of justice thereby. Sometimes it is for the ruled to take charge, even to depose leaders. So this very much conflicts with the Saudi doctrine of, well, if you have a ruler, you don't rebel. It's like, oh, come on. Almost everywhere has a government. And with that approach, if you're overtaken, then a government will replace it. It's like if you go totally right-wing into anarchy, all of a sudden then you have gangs, and then you end up with tribes, and you start making your way back left. No one, nothing is too small to be regarded, too insignificant to take apart in what's going on. It starts with a inner belief, a belief that we're trying to move our emotions and our feelings with. And the true way to increase is by bringing things into religion. And by that, I don't mean that we're allowed to force religion or some other thing that somebody might throw in as a comment. Realize that the rulers aren't infallible. So it's a duty to, point stuff out. Like, okay, this is a possibility we can consider, or, this is wrong or whatever. And Ali himself did not consider himself infallible. Now, if you call him Masum, if you call those 14 individuals, Muhammad, Fatima, and the line of 12 Emma, if you call them Masum, you're not calling them infallible. You're saying that they're innocent. There's, of course, a difference there. And God owns ourselves. We're even on loan. Just like our body is obviously on loan, we should realize even further that the ownership over us is in God's hands. Now, saying 478 is the last saying in this book. So I am going to switch at this point to just making comments with the sermons based on the notes and the header and all that. So remember, if we stir up the bad feelings, the bad emotions with our fellow Muslim, that is as deserting them. And in the 7th month of the year 400, this book was written by, I think Sayyid, says S, Ali Raza. Let us remember to send prayers and blessings upon Muhammad, the last of the prophets, the seal of the prophets, the best guide for our time, upon those who have continued his lineage in purity, and just like the Sunni narration, the actual companions who are the stars to look up to. And God, of course, is, there's some sayings left out in this, I guess, here, because we have some numbers and some things aren't quite said here, but Hashamahu means he enraged him or humiliated him. Okay, yeah, you don't embarrass people. And people say, oh, but parents. No, it's the right of parents and other family not to do that to each other. And sincere friendship isn't about formalities. Yes, you say salam alaikum and all that sort of stuff, but